Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into XRP. Once again, thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So XRP is playing out exactly as expected here. You know, you're falling back into DMAs, like I said to you. You're falling back to this neckline as well as support. You know, a lot of people, when it starts to come up like this, they don't expect things to come back to support, but that's exactly what you're doing right now. You can see that XRP is falling back into the EMAs, which is bullish. Okay, now if you can hold these and start to come back up, this way you're going to break out, break this eye, retrace to this eye, and you're looking at a test of that white trend line. Okay, so this is what I said to you. You buy support, you get the breakout, wait for the pullback to support, and that's where you enter your long. Okay, and that's where you start to go long with you know, a stop loss, obviously. Now a lot of people say, where's your stop loss? Well, you can see here for me, I've already entered a trade, to be honest with you. I entered it in here towards the apex. Now my stop loss is this low down here, because obviously if you look here, if XRP starts to break down and loses this low, you can see that you're rolling here and you're not going to get this nice long opportunity come up to that level just there. So for me, my stop loss, I'm going to give it to you right now, is on that swing low just there. Okay, so that's my stop loss on 70 cents. And I'm going to show you at the moment, you know, it's quite a big stop loss from here, around about 8% if you was to open that. But this is why you do not over leverage. Okay, do not over leverage. Don't be greedy. You know, use a small leverage. Don't go crazy, you know, but ride the waves basically. Because here, what you've done, you've broken out of a horizontal, which you've been consolidating in like this. You've broken out and you've fallen back to it as support. You've had a close down support. And you've opened there. Now, right now, if you can start to come up and break that high, you've got a beautiful impulsive break here for XRP. You know, just using fibs, I'm going to show you where your resistance is. But there's confluence there that you've landed on the inverse head and shoulders neckline as support. Look at that, that's your neckline, and the horizontal as support. Okay, and the EMAs, like I said to you, you know, I do anticipate XRP to come down to the EMAs as support, and right now we're getting that. So good luck everybody. There's no crystal ball. There is a bit of an uncertainty today with Bitcoin and the EU Parliament proposing a ban on Bitcoin, and that might have an effect on the price obviously and XRP, and this is why you use stop losses in your trade. Okay, and don't be greedy, like I've said to you. Don't over leverage and don't over trade. You know, just ride the ranges. See so many people going in for life savings, and you don't do that. Okay, you don't do that. But again, I'm not your financial advisor. You do you, I do me. But this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a beautiful little retest of support, breakout, retest of support. If we can hold this support right now, okay, not have a throwback and come down and lose this swing low, then you know we're looking for support and we're looking to come back up. But like I said to you, keep an eye on Bitcoin, keep an eye on the news, because there's a meeting today, and if it comes out quite negative, it could have a massive effect on crypto right here. You know, and these are some of the outside worldly anomalies that do affect the price basically. So you know, watch this space. I am bullish on XRP long term. I think it's fantastic tech. I think we are on the road to $27. I do see major resistance $4.50. I keep reminding you that. Okay, and it's just the waves. Just ride the waves basically. So yeah, I mean, it's doing everything it needs to. It's looking pretty nice to me, to be honest with you, from a technical standpoint. You're back above the EMAs. Now right now, this is your key resistance just there. Okay, so basically what you've done, you've broken out and you retrace to this low from where you've broken out. Okay, so that's your key resistance at the moment. But I do think XRP is in a technical target from there to there, and if I drop that in from there, you can see that that's my technical target that I do think that XRP is actually in, and you're breaking out, you're falling back to support before the continuation. So from here right now, you know, that is a beautiful long of around about 33% for XRP. I'm going to say Bitcoin. I do apologize, but I do anticipate that being a major level of resistance. And at that point, you know, I've not got a crystal ball, but you know, at that point I do expect Bitcoin to get rejected as well, and XRP obviously, because you're running into key resistance and it starts to come back. Okay, and at that point when you start to come back, you can see you're creating this left shoulder, this big monster head, and then you've got that right shoulder with a technical breakout target like I've shown you in numerous videos just there. If we take a look at the technical target from that neckline down like that, okay, once you start to come up, you know, and you actually break that resistance just there, this is where you're getting a full retracement on, you know, after bottoming out just there, because you will retrace. This is how it works. I taught you that. Impulsive corrective. So right now, you know, once it comes up and breaks that level of resistance, you're looking around about 180, aren't you, which brings you up to this summer high last year, you know, and that's it. You're done. You started to come back up the stairs, you know, you run into that, come back to this neckline support and a big correction, and then continue, you know. So let's keep an eye on this. There's no guarantees obviously, but this is something that I'm looking at. You are breaking resistance, you're falling back to support, you're holding the support at the moment, you know, so something is coiling, something is bubbling in the crypto markets right here, and it could be that you know, today if we get a green light from the EU or something like that, something positive is said, that could reignite the market this week basically. But I am expecting Bitcoin to run into a key level resistance, to be honest with you, and then potentially come back down and create a lower low at the moment, which would see XRP drag down. So, you know, if you're looking to enter on spot, I do think potentially you might get XRP a little bit cheaper than it is today on spot, but we trade the ranges on this channel, okay? Now you can join Bybit. The link is in each and every single video description. Don't over leverage. You know, they've got a beautiful sign up bonus, but this could be a beautiful little long right now with a nice little stop loss from this point, because you're back testing, holding support. You could be looking at around about a 30% plus trade with a stop loss, okay? And it's up to you, you know. For me, if you start to come down and lose that low, you can see it coming up and you're coming down, and that's quite negative. And with that, you start to come down and retest these lows. If you do lose these lows, that's really, really negative, because at that point you're going to roll and retest these lows. And for me right now, this is a really, really, really key low. And what you've done here, okay, you've built this foundation here, you've broke out and you've come back to it as swing highs, as support, look, and you're resting, and you're right now looking for the continuation of this breakout and this trend which you are now in for XRP, okay? So, and remember, you know, once XRP calls up like this, it does break out quite impulsively, and you can leave a lot of people behind, basically, you know, and left at a train station. So this is nice, this is positive. We can hold these EMAs as well. What you're going to do is create this beautiful buy and go to the beach, which you've fallen back into as support, and at that point, whew, ride it up. Key resistance, TP point, come back in the right shoulder, you know, big 30-40% correction right there for XRP. Let's take a look at that, which would see Bitcoin come down and create that lower low as well. You know, if you come back down, you know, look at that whopping correction. Even if you come back down to there, is around about 30-40% correction, but you're still a higher low. Okay, look, let me show you right now, because this is your low, this is your high, and right now you're coming back and you're making this low, which is a higher low, and right now you're looking to break this high to create a higher high. Do you understand? So high, low, still a higher low, and you've got some kind of channel here that you're starting to adhere to for XRP, creating that right shoulder, breakout eventually, you know, towards the end of May, June, whenever, and that's it. You started to look really, really nice towards the end of the year there. That would be nice, wouldn't it? You know, that's some kind of hopium and some kind of fortune telling right there for XRP. But it's all about holding this low right now. You know, if you do start to see XRP roll and start to come down and it loses its head, you're invalidating this inverse head and shoulders pattern, which is a bullish reversal pattern with a technical target of $1.02. You know, if you do start to see XRP come down to this level once more, that's really, really negative, because this is a fake out and it's just a continuation of this downtrend that you're in for XRP. You see this, and that's negative, and I would anticipate you're going to come all the way back down there. You're going to lose these lows and you're coming down. So, you know, we trade on confirmation, don't we? And that's what we do on the channel. So right now you've got a lovely little long in front of you with a stop loss, okay? And I'm always trying to find the bottom for you. I'm hoping that this is the bottom, but there's nothing that conclusively tells you that that is the bottom until you start your retracement up to these highs and you start to take them out, okay? So that's basically XRP. Hope you enjoyed that little update. Thank you for your support. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.